Keyshawn, my name is William Kitchens, and this is actually a reality podcast. You're riding with Willie. That's the microphone right there, see?
Oh.
Do I have permission to share your story in my show?
That's awesome, dude. No way.
Yeah, you're in Ride with Willie. Is that cool?
Dude, that's so cool. I'm a big podcast person, so that's very cool.
You're going to love this show.
Wow, it's time for another podcast episode of Riding with Willie, the Nashville Be Careful What You Share in a Rideshare reality podcast. The conversations are always candid, some hysterical, some poignant, and always amazing. And while the participants don't know initially they are being recorded, each has given permission to use their interviews in this podcast. So buckle up, and let's join Willie on this rolling rideshare Ride Around Nashville reality podcast.
How you doing?
Good to hear you, Margaret.
Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. I called you, and it said you're 13 minutes away. So I went ahead and called it, and then I clicked it, and I was on the plane, and
maybe
it said here in 3 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh.
It might have switched drivers or something. It might have switched.
Yeah, maybe.
High demand right now. Is it welcome home?
Yes.
Good. You must have come from someplace colder.
Chicago. But it was
Are you
nice.
visiting friends, family?
Boyfriend.
Cool. What does he do?
He works in road construction.
And what do you do?
Like trucking and music.
Music?
Yeah.
Yeah, you here to make it big?
Yeah, we'll see.
As what, an
Just
artist
trying to
or
make a living, you know?
artist or songwriter? Both.
Both.
Yeah?
But-
You having some success?
Success in my book, yeah. Like,
You got a writing deal right now?
no.
Okay.
But, you know, success in my book so far has just been writing with a bunch of people and writing good songs, you know?
Good for you.
Enjoying it.
Who are your influences?
My influences.
What made you want to do this?
Well, I've just always loved music. My dad, like, brought me up on a lot of great musicians and made me fall in love with it. And Alison Krauss is who I really always looked up to. A lot of guys though. It's like, you know, Big Head Todd and the Monsters.
Yes.
That I just love their music. I just came here hoping to work in music somehow because I can't imagine. I don't know. I feel like life's too short to not get a job doing something that you enjoy or passionate about. So I didn't know if I was going to do the business side of music. I just want to be involved in it somehow. And then just started. I mean, I've always been writing. So I just kept doing that. And then it just turned into recording and playing and all that. So just going with where the road takes me, you know?
What's your last name,
It's so
Margaret?
cool. My name is Margaret Haynie.
Haynie. Do you have stuff on Spotify or iTunes yet?
I do. I have 2 songs out, and I'm releasing one on April 22nd. So
And they can find you on Spotify under...
under Margaret Haynie, Haynie.
Do you want to sing something for us? Can you do anything a cappella for us?
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear something that you've written, maybe a chorus or something that you love a lot, maybe a little bit of your new single.
Okay.
What's it called?
My new single is called Home in This Town.
Okay.
And I wrote it a while back. It's about a boy I was seeing from home, and I was living here, and we were trying to do long distance, but he was never going to leave, and I was never going to go back to that town, which, you know, I might, but that was my mindset when I wrote it. So it's just about that, really. But yeah, I guess I could sing a chorus of it.
Yeah.
Is that going to be awkward?
Not at all. I think it's absolutely great that you do it. Go ahead. Let's hear a little bit.
Okay. You had more settle down, I had more get me out of this town, and nothing you could say would change my mind. Your dreams are buried deep in these tall grass fields, and mine are running wild. Yeah, I never had a doubt that you were always home in this town. So that's the chorus.
That is great. Who did you write that with?
Thank you. That was by myself.
That was just you.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Haynie.
Hi, this is Yuri,
And Emily.
and you're listening to
Riding with Willy.
You guys in town on business or?
Absolutely not.
Pleasure?
Opposite of business. Hope to not do
Well,
anything.
good for y'all.
Yeah.
It's quite a town, isn't it?
So far, we
Yeah,
just
we
got
just
in late
got
last
last
night.
night.
So we just
You should see it in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where you guys from?
California. There was quite a few inebriated people last night on Broadway. It's
Well,
pretty,
that's,
pretty funny.
what's something funny you saw last night? What's the funniest thing you saw?
People just hammered. Just can't even walk. It's funny. Like, I could sit there and people watch all day long. But it's also, cool to see live music and relax.
we
Yeah.
had a girl throw beer on us for
Yeah.
no reason.
She gave us breath mints. She slammed breath mints on the bar and then shook up a beer and tried to spray it on us. We did nothing to her. That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced, let alone.
She slammed her breath mints on the bar top,
Yeah.
and then shook up a beer and
Yep.
sprayed
Yeah,
it.
Yep.
she
Did
came
you
over.
succeed in spraying it on you?
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
And then she just walked out. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
People do weird things with it. Bro.
Yeah. And then the bartender was going to kick her out, but she just kicked herself out. So it's very interesting.
Going down to Broadway, boss?
Yes, sir.
Cool. What do you do?
Security, bar backing,
For who?
Broadway Brewhouse.
Okay, cool. But you see some crazy stuff down there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
How long you been down there?
Since I was 21.
Yeah?
Just turned 29.
Have you always worked there?
No, I worked at Honky Tonk Central for 5 years. And I worked at Tootsies for 2 years.
Yeah.
Now I'm at Brewhouse. Only been there, I think, about 6 months now.
What's the craziest thing you've seen down there?
I was going to catch the bus up here last night to go home.
Uh-huh.
And I decided it was so many people on the bus, I said, forget it.
Right.
A homeless guy walked up to another homeless guy. He had a bunch of stuff in his hand. He had a Coca-Cola. He asked the homeless guy, he said, hey man, give me a few dollars for this Coke. I'm looking at the bottle and it's already half empty. He's trying to sell him the Coke for $3 and he already had drunk half of it.
Drunk half of it. So you like this work?
Oh, not as much as I used to.
Is that because you're getting older, or is that because it's just getting crazy, or what?
Probably because I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like working at the brew house. It's no live bands. We just play a little jukebox music.
Oh, so it's a little calmer.
Yeah, and we get a lot of industry customers.
What's the worst fake ID you've ever seen?
I've seen people they'll stand in line and give their own ID to somebody. And when they come up in the line, come to the door, and I look at it and look at them, I'm like, hold on, just let that guy in. It's not you.
They think they're gonna
The guy
get it
got a
over.
beard and everything. The other guy clean shaved.
Trying to get it over on you.
I haven't caught many fake IDs at Brewhouse. I caught one last night. When I worked at Tootsies and Broadway Brewhouse,
Oh, I bet.
I used to have stacks of them. We gave them all away. They told us we couldn't take them from people no more. So I just gave them all away to a old security guard I used to work with. And he took them and turned it into
Had a
big
collection.
coffee table.
The coffee table of fake IDs. That's funny. But you've seen a few celebrities too, haven't you? Who's the nicest celebrity you ever met out there?
The nicest, I probably have to say Max Martini. They played the movie Pacific Rim.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he was in Saving Private Ryan too.
Yes. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's pretty good. That's a pretty good dude. I met the guy before from Twilight, the werewolf guy.
Yeah.
I met a lot of UFC fighters, and I met Dolly Parton.
Where'd you meet Dolly?
At Tootsies.
She came in?
Yeah, she was coming out the back one day on my way into work.
Uh-huh.
Coming out the back door to go to the Ryman.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to speak to her? Did she say hey, or?
I spoke to her. I didn't get no pictures with her. I met the guy from, the Hispanic guy from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie, man. You ever watched that movie?
Yeah.
It's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally out. What about any Titan players?
Well, the only Titans players I ever met was like Eddie George. I seen him coming out of Tootsies. He came out of Tootsies one day.
Uh-huh.
Pac-Man Jones.
Sure.
And Steve McNair. But I didn't meet Steve downtown.
Oh, man.
Hi, this is Lisa.
Hey, this is Kim.
Hey, this is Cheryl. And you're
And
listening,
to
Riding with
Willie.
Woohoo!
So you got your drinking shoes on.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
I've been hammered for the last 48 hours.
You're in the town for it, aren't
Yes.
you? Hey,
I
how
went
bad?
to a whiskey tasting earlier today. That was great.
Oh, yeah?
What'd
you taste? Where'd you go?
We went to the Ole Smoky.
Yeah.
On Broadway. That was great. We had some moonshine.
Sure.
Had a bunch of the.
What was your favorite?
Honestly, they had this peanut butter whiskey there.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So delicious. It was very smooth. It tasted it looked exactly like, it looked like a glass of Jack Daniels.
Uh-huh.
But then, you brought it up to your face and it smells like you just opened up a can of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And even when you even when you drank it, it looked like Jack Daniels, but the consistency of the drink was a little thicker, which was crazy to me. But no, it was delicious. I don't know. I really want to go back there tomorrow. I still have that fucking $10 coupon. I might go back there tomorrow.
So you're gonna take some of that back to Chicago?
Yeah, I might as well.
Share it with some of your friends?
Of course.
And then come back and see us again, right?
I have to. I have a bunch of friends that, it turns out I have some friends that live here from high school.
So what's been your favorite thing so far here
in Nashville? Oh, dude, it has to be the food. I'm a big fried chicken person.
Yeah?
So I went to Prince's, went to Hattie B's, ate all around Assembly Food Hall. Then we went to...
So who had the better hot chicken?
Oh, Hattie B's, for sure.
Okay.
And in Assembly Food Hall, Prince's doesn't even have the best fried chicken in Assembly Food Hall, in my opinion. So while I was eating around there's this waffle place, okay? Pull up there to go get some dessert waffles. Also saw that they sold a Nashville hot, a chicken and waffles, a Nashville hot style. I was like, you know what? Why not? That sounds fire. Let's get it. The Nashville hot chicken tender that they had on their waffle was way better than Prince's. Way better. The name of that place, I'll tell you, because I have the receipt thing on my phone. I will literally tell you what the name of that damn place was. Liege Waffles.
All right.
Inside of Assembly Food Hall.
Yeah.
It's,
was that your favorite or Hattie B's?
Hattie B's.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how hot did you get it?
I got it...
What temperature, do you remember?
It was, I got it hot. I didn't get it extra hot. I know that.
Yeah, because you can get it plain, mild, hot.
Yeah, I got it
extra hot.
Yeah, I got it hot, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was okay?
No, it was very good. I mean, I was sweating.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Did you go find a milkshake?
I did not, but luckily I had lemonade. But I did go for ice cream. The Jenny's ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
A lot of the restaurants that they have in that area, in the Assembly Food Hall, they have in Chicago.
Did you grow up in Chicago?
I did. Chicago and Indiana, sir.
So, your teams. You got sports teams?
Oh my God. For what sports are we talking?
Are you football, the Bears?
Oh, the Bears. The Bears, I know I'm from Chicago, but I'm putting this down. I need a little little thing. The Bears suck. Oh my God. I know I'm supposed to be a Bears fan, but...
Well, so who's your team?
The Colts are my team because home
right.
team are Colts, but you know which team I genuinely root for, even though I live in Chicago?
You're not going to say the Packers? Yeah. Oh, you're one of them.
Oh, bro. Oh my God. Aaron Rodgers. I see you stop. Oh, there's a guy in front of us. Yeah. I thought you were just stopping the car. But, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. You gotta love the guy.
Keyshawn, my name is William Kitchens, and this is actually a reality podcast. You're riding with Willie. That's the microphone right there, see?
Oh.
Do I have permission to share your story in my show? Talking about Nashville, plus a Chicago guy pulling for the Packers. Hey, you're rare. That's as rare as some kind of, I never played Pokemon, but I know it's rare.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. No way.
Yeah, you're in Ride with Willie. Is that cool?
Dude, that's so cool. I'm a big podcast person, so that's very cool.
You're gonna love this show. I hope you'll subscribe and check it out.
Yeah, no, I definitely will. Dude, that's so cool.
Hi there, this is Andy from Bedford, Texas, and you are riding with Willie.
How did you like Key West?
Oh my gosh, I love Key West.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is beautiful and full of life.
Yes.
It's full of life.
What was the funniest thing you saw in the Keys?
It is. I walked to a bar, and it's a bar that people go there with their clothing, and then they start undressing themselves and remain naked. That was the funniest and weird thing I've ever seen.
They did what?
They remove all their clothes and be naked in a bar.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Do you remember which bar it was?
What was the name of the bar? But that bar was specifically for that. Like, you go there and praying, and you can remove your clothing, and it's fine. I'm like, this is insane. It was funny.
Still makes you laugh, huh?
It was really funny.
No cameras allowed, right?
Yeah. No cameras. They don't want cameras.
No cameras.
I'm like, I got you. I don't think I even wanted your photos.
How long were you down there?
I've been there twice. The first, I was down there for a week. The second time, I was down there for 2 weeks.
Oh, so the first time you couldn't get enough, so you went back for more.
I couldn't get enough. I'm like, you know what? I'm still going back there. And this time, I needed a little bit of more time. Down there.
Thank you for taking care of us.
Well, I will get you home. I'm a pretty darn good driver, so I'll get you home.
Yes, you have a pretty darn good shiny head there.
I do, don't I?
You do. Yeah, you look very handsome, actually, with the glasses, too.
Thank you. I'm 61.
Well,
no, you're not. Yes, I am.
Well, if you're a gay man, I might be like, what's your name?
What do you guys do? Tell me about your career.
I'm a bartender.
That's cool.
And he is whatever he is.
Shut up.
And you are what?
No, I'm an adult, and I'm an adult bartender as well.
That's what he says, but he's a liar.
I tell you what, you guys have the best stories.
Thanks. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes it's fun to go out and be served instead of served all the time. So tonight we chose to go out and be served.
It's your turn to have fun.
Right. And that's what we did.
Well, you have fun bartending, but it's your turn to partake.
Right, yeah. So let me tell you something. I'm David, and I'm a different kind of ketchup. I'm more like French and Wilson and Miranda Lambert. I will tear the boys up.
Can you sing something for me?
I'm going home, gonna load up my shotgun, wave out the door, and light a cigarette. He wants to fight well now. He's got one. He ain't getting seen. Okay, come on, dude.
Go ahead.
I'm going home, gonna load up my shotgun, wave out the door, and light a cigarette. He wants to fight well now. He's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet.
Yeah. Is that your favorite song? You got another one?
Okay. County Road 233 under my feet.
But Garth Brooks is in concert tonight. You got any Garth in there? Friends in low places? You're a bartender.
Yeah, call me out, huh? I love it. I would sing, he met me in the middle of the meadow. She's my kind of ray.
They knew some Tim McGraw.
You like that song?
Yeah.
I'm an Indian outlaw. Half chicken ball and chicken ball. My baby, she's a chicken mama. She's a one of a kind.
Music City David.
Well, I'm not really that good. If I really want to give some meat, you want my love and you want my revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right?
Yes, sir.
Rah, rah, ah, ma, ra, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want you a bad romance? So I have to sing a song that really touches me, actually.
All right, what would that be?
Mama, take this grave from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting too hard to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. You know that song, right?
Robert Zimmerman, baby. Bob Dylan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the saddest songs to me.
Which version do you like? His version or Guns N'
Well,
Roses?
of course I love his version, and that version will always be the best version, but I love Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
That's my generation, you know.
Okay.
I don't know your generation, so. Somebody once told me, they were like, you have blonde hair and blue eyes, you're really pretty. You know, let me tell you something? I am pretty. I am.
Yes, Mr.
I
David.
know, I looked at them, I was like, I am pretty. But, I love hearing, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, what an artist to me.
That was life-changing for you, wasn't it?
It was great. I loved it. I'm such a rocker myself. I love to dance.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Riding with Willie, your Nashville Be Careful What You Share in a Rideshare Reality podcast. Be sure to subscribe here to catch each new weekly episode of Season 1. Look for us on social media and find us on the internet at pod615.com. Click on the Riding with Willie link for show notes and more information. Remember, all of the passengers in this show have given their permission to be featured. As always, thanks for listening. Riding with Willie is a podcast production from the Pod 615 and William Kitchen's Creative Group, Inc.
Hey, 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 hey.